Meet our guest, mystery guest, much more thrilling than the rest.
Who could it be?
Maybe it's me, mystery guest.
Good morning, Melbourne. Final show of the year.
I'm excited.
No, you're not.
I think I know who it is.
Who is it?
Mariah Carey.
Oh, I would.
No?
I would lower those
I
expectations.
thought she might have popped up on Zoom.
I would definitely lower those
Slightly.
expectations. All right. So, mystery guest.
I
One
mean,
of us.
she owes us about $1 million.
She does.
For the amount of times we played a song.
Lauren doesn't know who is about to join us.
Does Melbourne know?
Melbourne doesn't know either.
You haven't said it while I wasn't in the
It's
studio.
a present for everybody. Lauren, the mystery guest is currently listening, right? Maybe you could ask them a question and they could like cough or make a sound to answer you.
Okay. Are you a female? Okay. That's a man.
It's a no.
Oh, wait. Was that
That was a
that
no.
was a cough for yes or a cough for no?
I think it's a
No, I said cough if you're a female and they coughed.
Oh.
Okay, so it's a female.
Next question.
Have we met before? Cough for yes. A female who we've met. It sounds like Daffy Duck. Who is it?
Lauren's a little bit hungover this morning. Would you say you've had big nights?
I'm not hungover.
Big
Yeah,
nights
you
in the
are.
past.
You're a
No,
bit
I'm not.
Mystery guest, would you say?
Who's the party girl?
Should we rip the Band-Aid off?
Lauren,
It's not Jane Bunn.
would you
not- is
please
it not Mariah
say
Carey?
hello to our mystery guest, Mr. Robbie Williams?
Oh my God, I thought this interview was cancelled.
Hello.
Is it real live?
Yes, he's live.
Oh,
Can I just say that when you said, is it Mariah Carey, you said lower your expectations. What am I, chopped liver?
guys, this is the best surprise ever, Robbie. You're my favourite of all time. We just
bless
saw
you.
the movie. I cried the whole time. I
Oh.
told every single person that will listen that they must go and watch it when it comes out on Boxing Day.
Oh, well, bless you, from your mouth to God's ears and all the general public listening. Hey, I know this doesn't make very good radio, but my hair has grown
Jeez.
back on my chest. Should I shave it off
Nah,
or
keep
not?
Keep the rug, Robbie. Keep the rug.
Okay.
Now, if I did
I
that,
like it.
Hang
No,
on.
you
do you keep
keep
yours
your
on?
shirt
Keep
done up,
yours
big
on.
boy.
Thank you.
Okay.
Oh my
How
God.
are you, Mr. Robbie Williams?
I'm ruined as a human.
I feel your pain. Today's our last day of work for the year, and I've crawled to the finish line.
So what are you going to do with your time off if you get time off?
I'm not going to see these two for 6 weeks, and that's all I care about.
Oh my Lord, you've got 6 weeks off. How do you get 6 weeks off? How do you manage that?
Because we can't tolerate each other for any
No,
longer.
it's early starts and kids are on holidays and stuff like that. Also, Robbie, I just need to warn you, we do have something on this show every year. If anyone drops, now I've got to be very clear here.
Yes.
The C word, not the CC word, but the festive word. Then we play Mariah Carey, All I Want for Christmas.
Yes.
So please.
Oh, you just said it.
No,
that was
no,
the name
it
of
was
the
in
song.
context.
No, we're
It
not
was in
playing it
context.
now.
It was in
We
context.
are not
It's fine.
interrupting this Robbie Williams chat to play
okay.
Mariah
Just
Carey.
let Robbie
me
know
give
the
you hot
rules.
tip.
Okay.
Robbie,
Okay.
how are you?
Yeah.
I asked that
I'm
question.
really good.
I wasn't
I'm really,
listening.
really good. I'm really, really good, but I've been promoing the hell out of this film, and I've done like 600 interviews, and I've been on planes, got off planes, done TV shows, and I'm now coming to the end of the promo, and I hope that the world is aware that there is a biopic about my life in which I'm played by a CGI monkey.
Now,
It is unbelievable. Now, we were saying to you, Clint, the other day, the monkey, right? You're played by a monkey, but after about 5 minutes into the film,
You don't even
you
notice it.
actually forget that it's a monkey. It's extraordinary.
can I ask, what's the story behind the monkey, Robbie?
The real story behind the monkey is that we needed a unique selling point for this movie to get people talking. And Michael Gracie, the director of The Greatest Showman, came up with the idea. And I loved it. I'm a big fan of audacious. My whole career is based on being audacious and surreal and weird and unusual. And the movie has definitely got people talking. I didn't even think I'd have to explain it up until it went to like a focus group in America.
Oh, yeah.
And they were like, hey,
Don't listen to
what's with
them.
the monkey? And I'm like, oh God, we're going to have to explain it now. So we came up with some BS to explain. I don't see myself as evolved, and I want the world to see me as I see.
Is that why, Robbie, you've
But-
said it was a risk? Like the biopic itself was a risk?
With the biopics, a risk, but having a CGI monkey is even a bigger risk. Now, but it's unbelievable. You know, it's an incredible movie, and it works on so many levels. And I'm still yet to understand completely why it works. Why do you think it works?
Well, I was
Oren?
saying... sorry, you go,
I
Loz.
think it's because, like, the monkey is so emotive. I was saying to the boys, like, you can kind of see its emotion in the way it slumps and in its stance and in
mannerisms.
its... Yeah, it's almost like you can see, might sound ridiculous, how the monkey feels by its body language a bit. And she's so drawn into this character. I was just fascinated by
Oh,
it.
mate. Lauren and I
Sorry,
were just...
Let me ask another question. I want to know. I really need to know. Inquiring minds mine want to know. Which bit did you cry at first?
I cried when the monkey's in the bath with Nan. That really got me, and the kid's having a really hard time. I cried.
Yeah.
Oh, I cried a lot. I cried quite a lot in it, didn't I?
Yeah, I don't want to do
I
spoilers.
cried over your relationship with your dad when you felt abandoned by your dad. I was bawling my eyes out. I cried when your dream came true. I cried a lot in it, to be honest. I cried a lot about your Nan. Your Nan really got me.
It's very strange to be asking people if they cried, and when they say yes, I say good. It's an unusual, a surreal moment in my life where I'm happy if people are unhappy.
Mate,
There you go.
I was crying in the car on the way home,
Yeah.
and then Lauren and I were just on the text all afternoon, just
Yeah.
about it. It
Wow.
really stayed with me, and I cannot preach more highly of this movie.
It's amazing.
It comes
really
out on
is.
Boxing Day.
Although,
and-
Robbie, you do make me cry a lot. It was this time last year, I think you were here in Melbourne and you played A Day on the Green,
Yes.
and it absolutely bucketed down with rain. It was torrential. And the three of us had just lost our jobs. We got fired from another radio station. It was that week, and I went with my best friends, and we stood there in the rain,
And you
I
got
was
plastered.
crying. It was at a winery, so that helped. And I cried my eyes out watching my favourite performer on stage. And I'll never forget it. And to be here a year later talking to you at this new radio station is like, we've come full
Okay,
circle,
let-
and now I'm going to
let-
cry
let-
again.
Let me ask you another question. So, from the fear and the misery of losing your job to then finding new employment, how long did that take?
Oh, it took a couple of months, I think. We got picked up by this great radio station, which we're at now.
yeah.
Okay, so what did you learn in those couple of months, and what have you learned now?
You know what we learned? We learned when you get told you're not good enough, keep pushing and keep fighting, because you never know what's
There
going to
you
happen.
go. Persevere. Don't give up. Don't let anybody get in your way. If the ball is there to be won, it's your effing ball.
Oh, don't.
Hey, can I, just for those listening right now, this is completely live.
Yeah.
And Robbie was a mystery guest. Robbie, do you know who Jane Bunn is?
What? The name rings a bell, but fill me in.
She's a weather woman here in Melbourne.
She
and
reads the
Lauren was
local weather.
convinced you were Jane Bunn.
What? Lauren thought that the mystery guest was Jane Bond.
Yes, and look, Jane Bunn is a
No-
lovely lady.
no
But
offense
guys,
to
this
Jane.
has made my year. I
Aim
can't
higher.
tell you. I cannot tell you how special this is. Look, I'm
Oh,
shaking.
bless you, darling. It feels good to be able to facilitate a nice moment. God bless you. And I didn't know the story about you losing your job, and now you getting this new job. There you go. May that serve as a warming story for everybody that is going through the storm right now.
Thanks,
Robbie.
Robbie. And guess what? This radio show just went to #1, baby.
Hey.
Yesterday.
Yeah, come on. There it
Thanks,
is.
Rob.
Stick it up 'em.
We will.
Unless they play my records, then, unlucky.
Hey, Robbie, you know,
Unlucky.
We'll play twice as many on Nova. mate,
Robbie,
don't
just
worry.
quickly, what are you doing for the festive season, my man?
Well, my wife is an Olympic memory maker, and she is the spirit of Christmas. Where I once didn't care for Christmas, in fact, I would say I pretty much hated it. I am now in love with it, and I adore it. I've got 4 kids, and they're full of the magic of Christmas. And it's the most wonderful time of the year, as the song says. And I can't wait to finish work and get involved and eat too much chocolate.
Yes.
I love
Well, you know
that.
what? Let's let you get off the phone, spend it with the family. Hey, Robbie, it's been a bloody treat having you on the show,
Thank
mate.
you. This has been the best surprise ever.
We love you to bits, and congratulations on the biopic. It is incredible.
And also, I will say congratulations on your future success. Go kill it.
Thank you, Robbie.
Thank you, Robbie. We love you.
We love you.
That's
Bye,
made
guys.
my
Loads
year.
of love.
Merry
Bye, guys.
Christmas.
Robbie Williams.
Guys, you normally have the worst, shittest surprises ever. And that was the greatest thing ever. Oh, I'm done.
You know what we're doing next
I'm
segment?
retiring. Don't tell me Jane Bunn's here.
Hey,
Jane Bunn with your weather.
Gonna be a good day. Jason Lauren.
Wake up feeling good.
On Nova 100.
Jason Lauren.
Follow them on socials.